Yes again. Yes again, yes again, yes again. It's Thirsty Thursday and I'm loving it. You want to know why? I'll give you one guess. It's sitting next to me. What is this person? It's called the Hubs. That's what you guys call them, the Hubs. Hi, Hubs.
Hey, baby. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, good, good, good.
Cool.
Kind of coming at him today. You're looking beautiful as ever.
You're looking pretty dappy yourself.
Yeah. People notice your little change in color here. Hair color, I should say.
I colored it red. I can make red-headed babies, but I cannot support red hair.
It looks pretty.
Thank
I like
you.
it.
Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. Thank you, dear. And I'm sporting coffee tonight because I don't know why. I just...
Yeah, we didn't feel like a drink tonight, so
we're having coffee and
iced tea.
Iced tea.
So, yum, yum, yum.
Yep. So Thirsty Thursday is Thirsty Thursday. You drink what you want, whether it be a shake, a mixed drink, a beer, a cup of coffee, iced tea, whatever you guys feel like having. We don't care.
That's right. And we also are coming at you right now. As you see, we're minus a little person right here. Because last night when we were filming, well, trying to, we were trying to get on Skype and we had some technical malfunctions. Yeah, we just could not connect for some reason.
Failure. Little Robson, failure.
Yep, so we tried. I mean, bless Kathy and Brad's heart. I mean, they stuck in there first. You know, Lisa was running home late from work, so we had to get started a little late. And then when we tried to connect to Skype, we just couldn't do it. I don't know, we just couldn't find each other. And you know, I thought I had it all figured out since I'm the tech side, but obviously I failed.
You know what we needed? Do you want to know what we needed?
Like a 13-year-old? Our
grandchildren. They had it figured out in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, I don't understand what's so hard about Skype. I don't get it.
Well, it's not so hard anymore because after, I mean, literally we, poor Kathy and Brad.
11 o'clock at night is by the time Mike said, forget it, I'm done.
I mean, at like three hours into it, we finally called it. I mean, they were troopers just hanging in there trying to figure stuff out too, and we were trying to figure stuff out.
We love you guys so much.
Thank you so much for hanging in there. So we're gonna do this next week. I finally, late at night, I did figure out and found her on Skype. So I have her contact saved now. So I think we can do it, and we're gonna try to connect like the day before just to make sure, or sometime during this week. So.
Yep.
But I think we got it now. So, anyways, that's it. We're sorry. Yeah, we're sorry about that. Yeah.
Because we know you guys were looking forward to having Kathy, No Guts, No Glory, and Mr. Brad, No Guts, No Glory was going to be on here also, and we just are disappointed, but it's okay. You know, things happen.
Yep.
Shit happens, Kathy. I mean, come on.
Yeah, we're bummed about it, but we're trying to stay positive. You know?
I love it. I just said the S word. Can you believe I just said that?
I can. You should hear her when she's not on camera.
He's so bad. That's my evil twin he's talking about.
Yeah. Anyways.
You need to quit. My goodness, what's wrong with you? So, tell me about your day. How was your day?
It was a good day. I mean, it was busy but not busy. One of those days, you know, and it was hot. Luckily, I'm in air conditioning, so it was hot for all the guys out, you know, installing and things. They always, you know, it's kind of a two-edged sword. This time of year is great to do their job, but because it is nice and warm and not winter. But when it does get really hot, it's also, you know, gets a little too hot out there. So it got in the 80s today, I believe, here. And when I got out of work and got out to the outside, it was hot. I mean, when you're in air conditioning all day, I mean, that's why we have the air conditioning on in the house right now. Hopefully it's not too noisy for you guys. We forgot to turn it off while we're doing this video. But if you work in air conditioning, I mean, it's hard not to have air conditioning at your house then.
Right, you know? Exactly. Especially when you live in an apartment.
Yeah. Yeah, and we, I mean, when I grew up, we didn't have no air conditioning or anything like that. I don't know about you guys, comment below.
We didn't.
I mean, we didn't have air conditioning and none of that stuff. I mean, until I was really old. I mean, we didn't have no central air or all them fancy things.
Nope. We didn't either. It's called box fan. That's what we had. Box fan, you slept in your skivvies.
Yep. We can't leave that going all the time, though. Too much electricity in my house when I was growing up.
Yep.
Wasting all electricity at nighttime. You open everything up. And this does work, by the way. You know, you open everything up at night, get the coolest air in there, then you shut the whole house up.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hot, you shut the whole house up.
Yep.
Who needs air conditioning when you can shut the house up?
Can't do that in an apartment though. Does not work that way in an apartment.
So, but it stays pretty nice in here, really, though.
I mean, for the most part it does, but you can tell, like, I never understood when it's apartments, they put in this window, it's a wall fan, or a wall unit,
yeah.
and they expect the whole apartment to be cooled down by this, and it does not pull all the way to our bedrooms, so we have to put a box fan. In fact, we're going to go buy one this weekend, maybe, if it gets too much hotter, and one that will draw this cold air into our room better, because the one we have now really isn't meant for that.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see.
We're a bunch of whiny babies when it comes to temperature. We were whining and it was cold. Now we're whining and it's hot.
I'm loving this weather,
Oh,
so I'm not complaining. Don't get me wrong. I love this weather. I just, you know, I feel like I'm either getting sick or I haven't really felt great all day today, and it's this sinus thing or cold. I think I'm praying I didn't catch my boss's cold. And
in the long run, though, it's going to be a nice long weekend with Memorial Day, so that's nice.
Yes, and I'm hoping that I can stay healthy because I have surgery in a week. So we're praying and hoping that goes well, and we don't really have any weekend plans. We do have a visitor coming tonight.
Yes, we do tonight.
Our handsome little grandson, Magoli, is coming to spend the night with his Mimi and Papa. Because Mama's got to work tomorrow and Magoli does not have school.
Well.
So him and I are probably going to go sneak off to the Dollar Tree. Don't tell the hubs though.
Shocker.
He likes, you give that kid $5 and it's like the best thing in the world.
Yeah, kids are great in Dollar Trees. You can really spend hardly any money and just send a kid in there.
Yep, they just love to do that.
And us as adults too, we're the same way.
Yep. So,
just give us a little money and we'll go to Dollar Tree and find all kinds of goodies.
And then we might go take some lunch to Papa.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You know, depends on, sometimes his boss buys lunch, so.
Yeah, a lot of times I'm pretty busy on Fridays, so but we'll see how tomorrow goes.
We'll see how it pans out. And so we're gonna hang out, and then after Magoli goes home, I have to run out to work because I have receipts that have to be turned in, and I forgot them today, and I gotta get those turned in, so I have to run out to my work. Can't really take my little grandson to my work. It's not appropriate for him to be there, so.
Yep. Not sure how you're gonna do that. You leave him in the car with all the windows rolled up and locked up like a bunch of idiots do.
Oh yeah, we had something here in West Michigan. In fact, like 10 miles away from us.
Yeah.
Parents went shopping in Walmart and left their 2-year-old in the car, locked up. The police had to break the window, and the child was in the hospital because they had a heat exhaustion.
Yeah. People just don't, I don't get why people think that, you know, just because it's 80 degrees, but you close the car up and it immediately just gets super hot. And then leaving your kid there in any temperature is just ridiculous.
Well, and not only kids, animals too. There was a couple years ago that I called Mike. I was was that with somebody or by myself? I can't remember. I think I was by myself. I was at the Myers, and it was probably, it had to have been 95 degrees outside. And I looked, I got out of my car and I was walking by and I see this little tiny dog just panting. And I thought, oh my God, it had to have been 200 degrees inside the car.
Yeah.
And I was just frantically trying to find the owner of this dog, and I couldn't find it, and so I called the police, and if they wouldn't have came, I would have broke the window and got the dog out.
Yeah.
So, just heed my warning. I find a dog in the car, I'm gonna break the window. Find a child in the car, absolutely.
Heck yeah. That's just ridiculous. People don't use their brains, I guess.
They
just don't care or something, I don't know.
I want to know the thought process behind the parents with the 2-year-old. What part of was that okay to you?
Yeah.
I don't understand, and you know, whatever. I could rant about this all day. It upsets me. Sorry.
Yeah. At another end, we've the SNAIL mill.
Oh my goodness.
Facebook group is going good. Getting near 100 people in that group now. We always link link below to that. I mean, we didn't expect it to really take off this much for a closed group, but it's awesome. We actually had somebody contact us a couple days ago, I think it was, and confirm yesterday they've volunteered to make an address file for that group, which is going to be super nice instead of having to scroll through like all the messages to try to find addresses and things. And so whoever wants their address in a group file, it'll be there. You know, all the public ones that are there now will probably be there. And it's all files only available to the group as well, I'm assuming. The person that's doing this is very nice. Thank you very much. They saw a need and are filling that need, and
we greatly appreciate it,
yeah,
because it was, you know, I gotta be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest, okay?
Yeah.
I started the Snail Mail Club thinking it'd be 10 or 20 people. I had no idea that it was gonna take off like this, and this is not even 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And it's just went crazy, and I'm loving it. I'm totally loving it, but then I have to remember that we also do all of this. Plus I have the other YouTube, plus I have my job, plus I have my family,
yeah,
and my grandkids and my kids, and
yeah,
and I'm having surgery, and I'm like, holy cow. So when it was a blessing, when Mike comes to me and says, hey, listen, what do you think? I said, make her an admin right away. That way, you know, she can help us out, and we appreciate it. Totally.
Yeah, that's awesome. It takes some load off of us, and you know, it sounds like maybe that's something that she enjoys doing, so that's awesome. You know, it's a good deed. So thank you very much again. I'm not mentioning her name as of right now because I'm not sure if she wants her name to be mentioned. So anyway, there we go. So look for that in the future. I'm not sure, you know, when she's going to be able to get that together, but that'll be awesome.
Okay, so now I got something else to say. Hubs doesn't know I'm going to say this, but I'm just going to say it again. Anyways, we have a Snail Mail Club. My husband wants to be part of the Snail Mail Club. And ladies, it's okay to write my husband. I am okay with that.
Yeah, I like snail mail.
I know, he wants to get some snail mail, ladies, so write the Hubs. He wants some snail mail. Isn't that cute?
Yep, and I've got me a little stationery that Lisa's given up. I've got like 2 or 3 of them. I'm
going to make you a gentleman's stationery binder thing for you.
See, she's going to hook me up with some stationery, so
yeah,
that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
It is fun, and I got, you know, my friend Jody. Hi, Jody. She's like thanking me for just bringing back the art of letter writing and stuff like that, and I think that's awesome.
Oh, when you read the post, there's so many people that have sent letters and gotten letters, and I mean, it's just
I got 3 more today.
That's just the people that are, you know, putting it on there, so that's awesome. We love it. And so that's really it. I mean, this weekend, like you said, we're going to maybe do a little grilling, just hanging out, kind of getting the house ready for the next weekend. When you have your surgery, we got to have this house nice and cleaned up because you know, our daughter's probably going to stay here with her little grandson and kids and things for a little bit. While I always stay at the hospital. At least I don't stay at the house, so I always just stay with her, even though it's what,
5 minutes away.
Yeah, 5 minutes away from our apartment. I just like to be there, and I just stay there and stay on the little couch. It doesn't matter. A little bit of uncomfort. I didn't leave her the last time. She was in there for months, so I'm not leaving her for a week.
Yeah, I've been told, you've been told, that's just the way it goes.
People have always tried to get me to go somewhere, but I just don't do it.
Nope. I love you, baby.
And I love you too.
Okay.
So I just like to be able to, when I'm sleeping, be able to see your face. So anyway, well, what else? Did you find something on your little iPad thingy, Bob? There, the little topic.
A little topic of conversation. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see what we can come up with here. Oh, what's your favorite dish to cook for friends?
My favorite dish to cook for friends? Well, I like, this time of year, I guess I like grilling. I like to just do, like, if it's a big group, I like to do like a bunch of chicken, you know, barbecue, of course, and some hot dogs also, of course. You always got to throw those in with most grills if you've got family type atmosphere going on. Other thing I like to do is I just like pizza. Pizza, you never go wrong with pizza.
So you just, yeah, my favorite, it's not a dish, it's a appetizer, is pizza dip.
Oh yeah, the pizza dip.
We like to make that, so
Yeah,
that's a good one.
Someday we'll have to make that. It's really simple. It won't be a long video if we make that, but It is yummy, 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 yummy.
Yep. Tell me your earliest childhood memory.
Oh, see, this is where a lot of people remember stuff from really early, but I don't remember really early childhood. I guess the only thing I remember, and I don't even know how old I was, when I had like exploratory surgery on my ear back when I was a little kid. Pretty much the only surgery I think I've ever had, really, besides maybe tonsils or something. Because one year I can't hear very well. They found out there's a vein running in the wrong place. But anyway, I just remember being in that room afterwards and being sick. And also, you know, back then you just had like a shower curtain across and you had another person in there with you. You know, none of this fancy private rooms like they got nowadays for just about everybody. Yeah, so I remember that. And I don't know, I was maybe 8, 9. I don't really remember how old I was, but don't remember a whole lot from my childhood for some reason.
Yeah, I don't, my earliest childhood memory would probably be when I shoplifted from Floyd and Ida's grocery store. I took penny candy and I was 5 years old and I got me an ass whooping to match it.
Yeah, as you should.
Yep, I sure did, and I remember that all too well, and I had to go back and apologize.
Yep. Fred and Ida?
Floyd and Ida, yep.
Oh, Floyd and Ida, okay.
Yep, I sure did. Yep.
Candy was a penny back then? You sure it wasn't like a half a penny way back then?
Hey now. Tell me about your first kiss.
My first kiss? Oh, see, women remember this stuff. Like, are we talking like a real kiss or like just like when your kids chase each other around kiss?
Like your first kiss, your real kiss.
I'd have to say I was probably about, let me think here, I was probably about 25 years old.
You're such a liar.
When I met Lisa. That was probably my first kiss. I think I kissed her before we were married, so I was probably about maybe 24. Not really. I was probably, I don't know, 12, you know, who knows in that area. You know, in my time they used to like, you know, I don't know, you just chase people around and kiss them or whatever. And back then goosing was big. You know, it's back when goosing, I mean, you know, goosing, you touch the butt and all this stuff. And nowadays, sure, you go to jail for that. But back then, that was just something us kids all did. The girls did it and the guys did it. So, but yeah, I'd say in that area, without going into too many details of who or what.
Mine first kiss was by a guy named Mike.
Yeah?
Yeah, and it's not you.
I didn't think so.
And I was probably 14 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yep.
I love this topic. Next.
What's the best vacation you ever taken?
Ooh, man, that would be vacations I've had with you when we went on our cruises.
Yep.
I thoroughly enjoyed the cruises with you.
Sorry.
Wake up.
I'm trying to wake up. I'm drinking coffee, damn it. Yeah, I would say that matches it right there. The cruises that we went together on.
Yeah, I don't know how you. I mean, I went on a nice vacation with my mom out west and stuff. You know, after my dad, you know, passed away and stuff. And I mean, but it was just like a rapid out west trip where we went everywhere that they like to go and stuff. And it was a great trip. But I was the driver, and it was just, I mean, 2 weeks basically of just all out driving from Michigan to Vegas and all up and down and around. So that was a good one too.
What's the best job you ever had?
I like my job I'm doing now, to be honest with you. I'd say it's the best place I've worked so far. I'm not just saying that because I'm working there now. It's a great job, great owners of the company. They really care about you, and it's a good atmosphere, you know.
What's the worst?
Oh boy. Well, I would have to say kind of my worst job was when I was a kid and I literally bagged bags of dirt, you know, like you use for like you buy at stores and stuff. So if there was a local place that bags their own dirt and rocks and peat moss, and they put them in these clear bags with these wire ties. And I did that when I was a teenager. I mean, it was pretty good money. I think I got like 14 cents. So much bag. We got like 28 cents for doing the stones, and you know, like 10 cents for doing peat moss because everything was lighter, and like topsoil, which they always need a lot of. I think it was like 14 cents or whatever. But it added up. You know, you worked for 3 or 4 hours because that's all you could do, and hot heat too. It always was. That's be my worst job, I would think. But I enjoyed it though. It was a nice workout.
I'm going to go along with the best job I ever had is the one I have now. I love my job, and I love my boss, and I just can't say enough good stuff about that. My coworkers, all my yards.
Yeah.
And the worst job I ever had was I worked at McDonald's. I hated that job with a passion.
Yeah, you work some bad hours though. That could possibly be better with good hours. I don't know.
No, the hours were kind of crappy with the management. There was a manager in there. She's been there for like 40 years. I couldn't stand her.
Yeah. Well,
and she didn't like me, and that was fine. And
that makes a big difference when your coworkers are out. It's just kind of like when you live in an apartment. It makes a big difference who you're next to or above and below and all this stuff. Same thing in jobs. It depends on the people that are working there and the management and everything else.
Okay, what's your morning ritual like?
My morning ritual?
Yeah.
Well, you wake up. Well, we kind of wake up together, but you get up first, and then I just lay there and whine and complain. Well, I don't really whine and complain, but
yeah, he does.
but I just lay there for a little bit longer. I don't sleep really or anything usually, but my turn to get up is when she starts doing her makeup. That's when I know I have to get up because it'll take me long to get ready like her. So I get up out of bed finally then.
It takes me an hour to get ready for work because I don't move very fast.
Yeah. So I just stay out of that business for quite a while, you know, for 45 minutes, and then get ready in 15 minutes. I take a shower every morning. I, shower, shave, all that good stuff, and I wear the same clothes to work every time because we have uniforms, so that's not a hard thing there. I just get on work clothes. So that's basically my morning routine.
Very good, very good. Let's see. What would be a perfect afternoon for you?
Perfect afternoon? Well, since we're in summertime, I guess we'll kind of apply that to that. I guess a perfect afternoon for me would be just, kind of like what we do sometimes. We like to take off in the morning a little bit, start going somewhere in the car and go to some DTs, and I like it when we got maybe a little bit of extra money to make it so we can go out to eat or something when we do it, try a new restaurant wherever it is that we go to. We can't always do that, but once in a while we'd like to do that, and just spend the day and then coming back and making the videos and just hanging out, and to me that's a fun time. I mean, I enjoy doing that.
I agree. What's the most terrifying situation you've ever been in?
My wedding day?
No.
No.
You funny.
No, well, I just remember one time, and I don't know why I got that way when I was a kid. I'm not that way now, and I don't remember being that way before this either, but me and my brother, both of my brothers, I believe, and my dad were in Canada, and we just go to a really remote area. We take our little boat to an island and stuff too there on this big giant lake. But anyway, we went to the island, and we decided to do some exploring and go just kind of walk around the whole island. Well, we got to this one point that had kind of a cliff, and we were scaling up the cliff, which, when I say cliff, I'm not saying like hundreds or thousands of feet. It's just a small cliff, but you could get hurt. I got like part way up that, and it just froze. I was just terrified. I mean,
Really?
Yeah, so my one brother had to go get my dad. You know how he is in emergency situations. He's got everything controlled and everything.
Yeah.
So, and all I had to do was just kind of jump up and reach for something like everyone else did. But I just, for some reason, I don't know, I must have looked down or something, and it just froze. And that was a pretty terrifying time for me. But I'm not that way now. I was just that one time for some reason. I don't know.
The most terrifying situation I've ever been in, well, there was two, and I worked for Pizza Hut, and the first situation was
Are you used to work there?
yeah, I used to work
Yeah.
there. Next door to me was a Bosnia or Bangkok or some sort of restaurant. I can't remember what it was called. I can picture it. It's still there.
Yeah.
And some guy murdered someone next there, and he was walking around with a gun, and I had to keep people from leaving the restaurant and lock the restaurant down, and it was just crazy. It was terrifying because, you know, I couldn't do anything until the police, you know, said it was all clear.
Right. That's scary.
It is scary. And then the second time I was at work again, and this time that we had we thought was a tornado that touched down over by my house, and at that time that I lived in Walker. And this is when I was still married to the kids' dad. And my oldest daughter was home with the baby. At the time, my son Cody was just a toddler. And I remember calling her and trying to tell her to take the baby and go underneath the steps. And we kept on getting disconnected because of the weather and this and that. And I did know that my husband was with other kids and they were okay. But I was more concerned trying to figure out if Angie heard me to get the baby underneath, you know, down the stairs and under the stairwell.
Right. Okay.
And it was really dark, and I was a manager of the Pizza Hut, and I couldn't leave, and I wanted to leave, and I couldn't because I'm responsible. Ugh. Scary, 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 but it all ended well. It was fine. It just was, I think it was straight winds, and it was bad.
Yeah, we've had a few different weather situations, so. But yeah, that's probably it for the questions for now. It's a lot of good questions. We had some questions together for, you know, if Kathy and Brad from No Guts, No Glory were here, but we're going to save those for when they are on next week, hopefully.
Absolutely. Positively.
Yep, because that's really the last Thursday before you have your surgery.
Oh, yeah, we should probably discuss that. It's next week will be the last Thursday for probably a couple weeks.
At least a couple of weeks. So.
Because I will be laid up in a hospital for a week, and then I figured I'm going to need probably a week to just kind of recuperate and things like that. So, yeah.
And I'll try to do an update video shortly after her surgery for you guys, just update you how it went, because I know a lot of you will be wondering, and I'll try to get one out there as soon as I can. You know.
Yep.
So just so y'all know that I'll do my best to do that, and kind of update you and tell you how well she's doing.
Yep.
Because I think she'll be doing very well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, anyway,
so I think we're pretty much done for this evening. You know, it was a nice kind of quiet evening, and we've had a good time with you guys, and we love you guys to pieces. We are thankful for our old friends and our new friends and the ones yet to come, and we just want you to have an awesome week. And we want you to remember snail mail, because everybody likes getting something good besides a damn bill. Do something good for yourself so you can do something good for somebody else. And I just want you to remember, above all else, just to be good. Talk to you guys later. Bye!